Alam niyo anong nangyari ngayon guys, maaga pa ako nakatanggap ng bad news. Nag-inform yung namin, landlady ng laundry shop na ninakawan ang aming laundry shop. Nakuha ang isa sa pinakamahalaga na item sa tindahan namin. At nakita nga na alas 7:30 ng umaga, merong dumaan na isang lalaki na may dalang bata. Pumasok siya sa loob, kunyari nagbibenta siya ng alahas na... Ngayong hapon, maulan na hapon sa inyong lahat. At kung nasaan man kayo sa Pilipinas, sana kayo ay okay at kayo ay safe. We are praying for everyone who has experienced itong ay ng storm, no? Na si Bagyong Tino, lalong-lalo na sa Cebu. Grabe guys, sunod-sunod talaga yung sakuna natin. And hindi pa nga natatapos si Tino, may bago na naman. So, sa lahat po sa inyo na madadaanan ng bagyo, mag-ingat. And we are praying na sana kayo po ay safe. In the end guys, yung material na bagay, meron nga nag-post, no, yung material na bagay, mahahanap lang natin. Merong iba humingi ng tulong sa mga sila, nawalan sila ng tahanan. Pero yung iba talaga may nawalan din ng miyembro ng pamilya. So, it's kind of... it's very sad. It's extremely sad. Wala kaming nakikita na kahit na anong balita or any action from the government side. Hindi ko alam kung marami din ako nakikita nag-post na wala daw talaga silang nakikita na action from the government. I don't even know what to say, you guys. But we are praying here from General Santos City sa lahat po sa inyo, guys. Mag-ingat po kayo. Prayers na sana po kayong lahat ay safe. And let's just make sure na in these times of guys, hardship, etong pagsubok ng ating kalamidad, sana po ay mas maging malakas tayo, mas maging prayerful, mas maging humingi tayo ng protection, ayan, kay Lord. So let's hope matapos na to guys, no? And right now it's Thursday, by the way. Actually kami din, meron kaming biyahe ng kapatid ko. Hindi ko lang alam kung ano yung advice ngayon ng airlines. Wala pa naman kaming nababalitaan. Pero meron kaming biyahe dapat. Etong biyahe na to, nakabook na to dahil meron kaming imbitasyon that side of Luzon din. So hindi ko lang alam kasi bukas na yung aming lipad. Hindi ko alam kung matutuloy pa ba kami or hindi. But anyway, maraming salamat po sa lahat. Gusto ko magpasalamat din sa lahat ng mga nanood, nag-congratulate, sumabay sa aking pagiging nanay sa competition ni Calby kahapon. So sobrang overwhelming guys, no? The fact na madami talaga yung nag-send ng mga messages nila. Marami din yung nag-comment. I believe parang over 500 comments yung aking natanggap. Sorry, ayusin ko lang po ito. Ayan. Over 500 comments yung natanggap ko na nag-congratulate kay Calby sa pagkapanalo niya sa kanyang jigsaw puzzle competition. Ayan, nagsasalita ako kahit wala ako sa camera. So, basically, kahapon, nag-jigsaw puzzle competition si Calby. Now, meron akong, medyo hindi ako nag-post noon at hindi ko in-expect. Kaya nga si Calby ay nasa playroom during that time kasi hindi ko in-expect na mananalo siya. Ikikwento ko sa inyo kung bakit. Akala ko, talo na si Calby dun sa jigsaw puzzle competition kahit na siya yung pinakamabilis. Kasi nga meron silang criteria na hindi nasunod ng tama or bumagsak doon na part. So talagang hindi ako masyadong nag-expect you guys. But anyway, let me give you a flashback. Nagkaroon ng Kindergarten Talent Festival of Talents dito sa General Santos City. Ito siya ay both academic at saka talent ng mga bata. Sa talent na part ay ang dancing or yung mass dance. Then sa academic na part, merong tracing, merong storytelling, merong picture puzzle or etong jigsaw puzzle na ginawa nga ni Calby. Meron namang poem, ayun sa mga academic. It started as a district competition muna, which is different school along the area, at dito sa area, distrito namin. And then whoever won competed kahapon, which is the division level. So during the district level, na ipanalo ni Calby yung puzzle competition, siya yung pinakamabilis sa mga bata na kasali between schools. And yesterday, he competed sa division level, which is also again with different public schools dito naman sa General Santos City na. Buong Gensan, kung saan kami nakatira. So, Whoever won yesterday naman ay magko-compete for regional, which is gaganapin in 2 weeks time sa Tacurong City, which is around 2 to 3 hours away from Gensan. This is gonna be a big event, but also this is going to be the last competition, no, when it comes to this type of kindergarten Festival of Talents or Talent Festival, right? But kahapon nga ang nangyari ay si Calby ay nag-compete for the Jigsaw Puzzle competition. If you guys will ask me kung ano yung ginawa kong preparation for this, because this is kind of bagong activity, no? Nung mga panahon natin, hindi pa naman yan uso. Wala naman ako nasalihan din na ganyan kahit na inclined ako academically when I was in primary school. But ngayon, meron sila mga bagong activity. Isa nga dito yung jigsaw puzzle. So, sabi ko, mahilig din naman talaga si Calby sa ganyan. So, when the teacher heard na merong ganong competition, naisip niya na si Calby ang ipasok. Okay? So, I did not train him for the district competition. Ang teacher yung nag-train sa kanya. But for the division level, ako na yung nag-train sa kanya. Together with the teacher as well. Big shout out sa teacher ng anak ko. Ayan, kay Teacher Migrate. Maraming salamat for always, you know, being there for the kids. For your kindergarten class, lalong-lalo na sa mga nagsali, nag-compete. Maraming salamat. So, we trained him for the division level. Ang ginawa ko as nanay, paano ko ba siya train sa jigsaw puzzle competition? I did bought him puzzle boards. I got it. Pinakita ko sa mga vlog ko sa inyo recently, 'di ba, yung mga past episodes natin, na binilhan ko siya ng puzzle board na 63 pieces. Ngayon, sa edad ni Calby na 5 years old, they're supposed to do 12 to 24 pieces lang. Pero wala akong nakita sa mall malapit dito. So, ang nabili ko, yung 63 pieces na puzzle. Which I think was a good training for him, no? Kasi nga, ang dami-daming nagagawa ng puzzle game sa bata. May critical thinking, may patience, ganon. So, talagang I'm very happy. Kasi regardless kung kasali man siya sa game or hindi siya kasali, it's a good indoor activity and talagang nahahasa yung utak ng bata, plus tahimik ang mundo, plus talagang talagang it will give those are my sanity moments yung tahimik sila, yung busy sila, hindi sila nag-aano sa gadget. So I would say I highly recommend yung puzzle games para sa mga bata. So dito nag-text actually yung teacher sa akin. Babasahin ko lang yung criteria nila for yesterday's competition. Sana ba yun? Ayan. Para malaman naman ninyo, no? Siguro meron din sa inyo dyan na, very curious din. Na, ma'am, ano po ba yung picture puzzle? Ano po ba yung kanilang, criteria? So, kahapon nung nagsimula ang game ni Calby, siya yung pinakamabilis na natapos sa kanila. Babasahin ko lang yung guidelines. Eto, picture reading mechanics pala to. Sorry. Eto, picture puzzle guidelines and mechanics. So, unang-una, yung objective is to improve children's ability to analyze the shape, the patterns, and the spatial relationship by completing the picture puzzle. Next is to strengthen the children's hand and eye coordination and fine motor skills through the manipulation of puzzle pieces, which was really, really good. To encourage children to express their creativity and imagination by selecting puzzles that reflect their interest and dreams. Yung yung kanilang theme is kindergarten. So it's about learning in the classroom or using different kind of learning materials like crayons, watercolor, books, mga ganon. Then last for the objective is to create a positive and enjoyable experience that foster a lifelong love of learning and exploration. And this one, I have a big thumbs up para dito, guys. Kasi sometimes we tend to focus on the traditional way of learning. Traditional way of learning, there's nothing wrong with it. But if it's learning by doing, that is something else. So for me, I am go for the gold. Dun sa learning by doing talaga. Okay, mga experiments, mga learning through games, mga learning through any learning materials other than notebooks, other than writing, other than books. Okay, so ngayon, ang guidelines naman nila for the game is, first, yung eligibility. Ayan, open to any existing kindergarten of the school year 2025 and 2026. Participants must register before the deadline. So, eto yung school na yung gumawa nito. Jigsaw puzzles with large, easy-to-handle pieces. Kaso, yung jigsaw puzzle na binigay nila, they are handmade. Yung pinaprint siya, then pinalaminate siya, then kinat. Okay, hindi siya yung jigsaw puzzle na meron talaga siyang edges. So, medyo tricky yun siya na part. And later, I'm going to explain to you why it's very tricky. Then, 12 to 24 pieces na puzzle piece. Then, the puzzle image should be bright, cheerful, and related to the theme, Little Stars, Dreaming Big, and Embracing the Joy of Learning. So, nagtanong ako kay Calby kung ano yung pinuzzle nila. Sabi niya sa akin, it's about children daw na nag-crayons, nag-color. So, yes, that's it. Ngayon, etong criteria, nakita ko naman yung criteria. I was not able to discuss this with Calby. Alright. So, somehow, I feel na I should have helped as well na explain yung criteria sa anak ko. Kasi, when he did the puzzle together with 5 kids sa first batch, then another 5 kids sa next batch, it turned out na si Calby yung pinakamabilis sa kanilang lahat. And he was very confident on what he was doing. It was because he did puzzles that are way more difficult and have a lot more pieces compared dun sa kanilang nilaro kahapon. He has the technique as well on how to complete the puzzle. Sometimes he goes by color, sometimes he goes by the edges. So, sometimes he goes by the picture. Kapag hindi complete yung picture, pina-partner niya, oy, nandito yung kamay. Ibig sabihin yung ulo yung nawawala. May ganon. Okay? So, it is amazing. So, ngayon, pagkatapos ni Calby mag-play, sobrang excited ako. Sobra akong excited talaga. Pero, nung pumasok na yung mga judges at ginudge na, napakatagal nilang natapos na i-judge yung gawa ni Calby na puzzle. Sobrang matagalan sila. And their faces, I can see from where I was sitting, they were like, talking seriously, no? Sabi ko, grabe naman mag-judge, no? Napaka-seryoso. But, you know, it is their thing. So, let them be, right? So, ngayon, nakita ko sobrang seryoso sila, nag-uusap sila, parang meron silang ina-argue or nag-agree sila something, pero hindi ko maintindihan. So, hinayaan ko lang. So, maya-maya, may narinig akong cheka kasi naglaro na yung naglaro na yung 5 bata na sumunod. Kasi 10 sila, guys, 10 silang naglaro. So, ngayon, may narinig ako na chika from the other parents and other teachers na nagkaroon ng problema, hindi naman problema, pero nagkaroon ng factor na nagalaw ni Calby accidentally yung table and it actually moved yung mga pieces ng puzzle. And I'm like, okay, that makes sense. Kasi pag puzzle, di ba, dapat dikit-dikit, dapat sila, magkakatabi talaga. And because Calby somehow was waiting and I think he got bored, sinilip niya yung gawa niya. And then, na-move niya accidentally yung table. So, nag-move din yung puzzle. Kasi yung mga puzzle pieces, guys, they did not have edges. So, hindi mo siya ma-fit in. Tapos, gawa siya sa yung plastic na laminated. So, madulas sa plastic na table. Konting galaw mo lang, pwedeng mag-move yung puzzle pieces. So, very tricky. Turned out na nasa criteria pala, number 1 is theme relevance. Number 2, completion of the puzzle. Okay? Which is nakuha niya. Then, presentation. Yung presentation yung kinabahan namin, which is how neatly and carefully is the puzzle assembled. Neat and carefully, yes, he did that and he actually managed to do it very well, perfectly. Pero, while waiting for the other kids, umupo na siya kasi tapos niya sabi niya, done! So, umupo siya ng around, I think, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then na-curious siya, tumayo siya, guys. Tinignan niya ulit yung puzzle niya and dun niya yata na-move yung table. Dun sa part na yon. So, by the time lumapit na yung group of judges, dun nila nakita na na-move. But, after Calby played, it was clean and neat. Okay, so I think if ever na magkaroon ng ganong klaseng reason yung judges, I'm going to try to speak to them as well kasi meron akong recorded video na okay yung gawa ni Calby. Hindi naman sa nagmamalakas or nagsistage mom, pero sometimes you just have to, you just have to explain lang ba, baka naman pwede. Pag hindi, okay lang din. Kasi sabi ko sa teacher, it's okay, whatever the decision is, it's fine. But of course, pwede din natin tanungin, di ba, wala namang bawal. So, ngayon, that was the biggest factor there, yung neat and clean na gawa and careful na gawa. But after careful consideration, nakita naman nila na after na nag-play si Calby ng puzzle niya, it was clean, proper, and very neat. Nagalaw lang talaga siya around bago na judge yung kanyang picture. So announcement of winners, they read the second winner, and then the first winner. Wala talaga akong idea guys na siya yung magcha-champion. And then when they said, and the champion for the puzzle competition is from district, gumano na. So hindi na ako nag-expect kasi akala ko na disqualified. Then pagkasabi, District 3, which was Calby's district, nagsigawan na kami, lalo naman ako at yung ate ko. Kasi nga, we did not expect, marami kaming narinig na hearsay and that. And si Calby that time, kasama ng mga kapatid niya, naglalaro sila sa playroom, malapit dun sa stage. So hindi ko na siya nahila agad. Basically, I was the one who went up on the stage. I put on the medal at saka ako na rin yung humawak ng trophy in his behalf, and then kinuha ko na lang siya sa playroom to take photos with the teacher and the head coordinator of the district. Ayun. So basically, I am one proud mother every single day. Mas lalo naman kahapon. My children, they are very competitive. They're not shy. Hindi po sila nahihiya, which is really good kasi I prefer kids like that rather than yung mahiyain, yung timid. Mas gusto ko ganyan sila, yung outgoing, yung confident, yung they don't worry if, you know, people are watching. They don't worry about being shy. I like that. I prefer that. So I'm very happy. I'm very proud. Again, maraming salamat sa lahat na nag-comment sa mga Facebook post ko, sa Facebook videos natin na nag-congratulate kay Calby. Maraming salamat po sa inyo. Sa lahat ng nanood ng mga post na video reels ng competition, sa lahat ng nanood ng video sa competition from my last upload, maraming salamat po. Around 100 na ata sa inyo nag-comment ng congratulations, at ang iba pa ay very emotional when they saw Calby playing and the moment he actually said, "Done." Talagang halos matiri-eyed yung mga nanonood, no? Kasi kinabahan din sila. So, first time ko, guys, and I was actually nervous as well. Hindi naman ako kinabahan ng district pa lang, pero ngayong division, medyo kinabahan ako ng konti. Parang feeling ko pa, ano ba, natataiba ako? Gusto ko bang umutot or what? Pero kinakabahan lang pala talaga ako nun. And also, I have a big shout out for my son, Calby, who's 5 years old, who told me a night before, he approached me and he said, "Mama, I am nervous." So, first time na gumano ng anak ko, guys. He's actually able to communicate how he feels, even to that point na kinakabahan siya. Sabi ko, why? I'm not nervous about the mass dance, sabi niya, but I'm quite nervous sa puzzle competition. Kasi what if other kids are better? What if other kids are faster? What if they are bigger than me? May ganun siya. So I was amazed with that kind of communication, with that kind of reaching out sa akin, no, as nanay. Then sabi ko sa kanya, I'm going to be there. I'm not going to leave you the whole day. Then he said, "You're going to watch me until I finish?" I said, "Yes, I will be there." Kaya talagang kahapon, hindi talaga ako nagbenta. Pinanood ko lang siya. I was there. I was seated beside him kahit na nawala na siya ng patience kasi sobrang tagal ng mga ganyang competition, guys. Maraming mga tambay moments. But I was there for him. And even before we left home, he told me, "Mama, I'm nervous again because of this puzzle competition." Alam niya guys, kung saan siya kinakabahan. So, very amazing, very amazing. I'm very proud of Calby, by the way. Si Chico naman ay nainggit dahil si Calby ay merong merong trophy at saka merong medalya, no? Then sabi ko sa kanya, you're not ready pa man. Si Calby pa man ang nag-compete. So maybe next year when you are kinder, mag-compete ka din. So marami akong ginawa for Calby yesterday to make him feel and to show him that everyone is very happy and proud of him. We enjoyed together at the playroom kasama yung mga kapatid niya. He actually enjoyed with Chico riding alam niyo yung parang mga dinosaur na babayaran mo ng 80 pesos para tumakbo ng 5 minuto. And also we took him to Jollibee together with his siblings. It was such an amazing day, guys, para sa mga bata. So talagang for me it was worth it. the time, the energy. Matalo man or manalo yung anak ko kahapon, it's all worth it pa din. Kasi it's a time spent para sa mga bata. And it's the reason why we live, you know, tayong mga nanay, right? So, yeah, yan yung gusto kong i-chika sa inyo. And Calby, by the way, is turning 6 very soon. Si Calby po ay pinanganak ko year 2019. Sa Thailand ko po siya pinanganak. I gave birth with, kasama ang nanay ko that time. Syempre, the father was not there. He's an absent dad during those time. Pinanganak ko siya, normal delivery lang. 2 push or 3 push lang lumabas siya. 3 kilograms. That was December 23rd, 2019. And the date is coming soon. 6 years later. Alhamdulillah, God is good. Calby is turning 6 years old. And a lot of you knew him since he was young. Nasa Uganda pa lang kami. And a lot of you said na si Calby ay very vocal. Iba yung kanyang personality compared kay Chico. Somehow, people are calling him Attorney Calby, no? Kasi walang nakakalusot sa kanya. Totoo naman talaga, guys. Totoo yan. Marami na si Calby sinusumbong sa akin na hindi sinusumbong ng iba. Okay? Marami si Calby napapansin na nabibigla ako as nanay. So, this December, I celebrated the life of my children. Si Chico, yes, I did celebrate his life. This November, I am turning 36. I don't mind. For me, I have my own prayers for myself and my children and the whole family. But this December, I will be celebrating Calby's life. January, I will be celebrating Mayumi's life. Okay? I mean, celebrate it with other people and other children. February, we will be celebrating Kahil's life. And for Calby's birthday ngayong December 6, guys, we are going to have a birthday feeding party sa classroom ni Calby, which is a government public school. He is studying with 30 kids from different area kung saan kami nakatira. Government school po siya. Ibig sabihin, madami talaga sila sa classroom. So, I will prepare games, prizes, cake, loot bags giveaways, regalo para kay Calby, and food to share. So, ang request ni Calby, it's either McDonald's or Jollibee chicken and rice. So, ganun lang guys ang request ng bata. He is very aware sa birthday niya, and I'm very happy that meron siyang puso na mag-share. Hindi siya yung, mama, wag na, hindi na tayo mag-party kasi anuman, ganito, ganyan. Hindi. He actually said, I wanted to celebrate kasama yung mga classmates ko, ganun. And I wanted to eat with them. I wanted to play with them. So, it's good na alam na nila yung gusto nila. And ako as nanay, I need to do everything to make it happen, no? Dahil wala lang. Yun na lang talaga yung buhay ko, eh. Yun na lang talaga ang buhay ko, guys, dito sa mundo, guys. Huwag kayong mag-alala. So, I'm very happy. And once again, maraming salamat sa lahat ng nagmamahal sa mga anak ko, kay Kahil, kay Calby, kay Chico, tsaka kay Mayumi. You guys know who you are. Sa lahat ng mga ate, kuya, tita, tito, lola, nana. Maraming salamat. And I hope hindi nyo kami iiwan sa kwento-kwento ng aming buhay. Both sa Facebook at saka sa YouTube, guys. Facebook, we do have Tindera sa Africa Facebook page. And then YouTube, ito po yung aming YouTube channel. Kasama ang aking mga anak. Ayun. Once again, you guys, maraming salamat po. I'll talk to you more kasi meron akong gustong ikwento sa inyo masamang nangyari ngayong araw. Gusto kong i-chika sa inyo. But before that, I would like to say goodbye muna. At ako'y aalis muna, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Much love, Princess Iga.
Later.
Good evening, Mayumi. Up. Huwag yan kay ginatago na ni kuya mo ang kanyang ang kanyang laruan. Thank you, Ate Pugji, sa ipit ni Mayumi. Keep na ni Calby ang toys niya. Nag-play kayo ni Chico today, Nak?
He was so annoying to it.
He was not enjoying the game?
He was, but I did not enjoy playing.
Ha?
I did not enjoy playing.
Oh, Mayumi like the Christmas tree. Wow! Mayumi! First time kasi namin nagka-Christmas tree, guys.
Happy.
Say, Merry Christmas! Jingle bells! Jingle bells! Jingle all the way!
I love
Wow,
Mayumi
Mayumi.
because she's the best.
Ay, that's so sweet.
Mom, I want to see the Christmas Peppa Pig.
I think Mayumi is enjoying our Christmas tree.
What would you be? Oh, okay.
He likes to touch it, you see?
What number is this?
Sobrang enjoy na enjoy sila sa
what's
Christmas
this?
tree, guys.
Cartoon. Hello. I have magic for you, Mayumi. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, wag mag-akyat. Go.
Like the Christmas.
Oh!
It's so cute.
It's so cute. Thank you, Calby. Gusto mo yan, Calby? Masaya ka?
Yeah, but I want the rainbow light.
Rainbow light gusto mo? Okay. Pero masaya ka? Okay. Turnan mo ilaw na. Kaya I'm going to show them. Oh. Oh, sige. Wag na lang pala kay gusto ni Mayumi makita ang light. Aso, ano yan? Ayan guys, ang aming maliit na Christmas tree. Sa wakas. Ito, 3 taon na kami dito. 3 Christmas na namin dito sa Pilipinas. Isang Christmas namin, yung kadarating namin galing Africa. Sumunod yung Christmas namin, doon kami sa bahay ni Madam Ten Gibbs kasi wala pa kami masyadong nilagay dito sa bahay noon. And then si Madam Ten Gibbs, most of the time gusto niya doon sa bahay nila kasi maano siya, malaki yung space. Pero ngayong taon na to, gusto ko naman bumawi. Gusto ko naman makaimbita naman kami ng mga anak ko sa Christmas dinner. Kaya sana makapag-prepare ako ng kahit konti para dito kami mag-pictorial sa may sofa. Ito yung katabi namin. So, ito yung Christmas tree, guys. Sa mga OFW na magtatanong, no, sa mga mall meron namang ganito na nakaset up na siya. Ito nakita ko to, guys, hindi naman siya nag-sale pero okay yung presyo niya. This one is 2,900 pesos. Kasama na yung kanyang pine cone at saka yung kanyang, yung ilaw hindi kasali pero 300 lang yung ilaw. So this is 2,900 pesos, guys. Ang kauna-unahang Christmas tree na nabili ko sa buong buhay ko. Yes.
Mayumi, look, Mayumi.
Again. Turn on the light. I cannot see. Again. I want to see that game. Okay. One more.
Mayumi.
Mayumi show.
Mayumi said,
It's not showing.
No.
Chica is here. Say hi.
Mommy can't see my video.
It's there. You just say hi to them.
Don't see, Mom.
You cannot see because this is another way there. Oh.
My change.
Ay, wag lang mag-change. Ganyan lang.
Then I can't see my face. Oh, look.
That's okay. We will see it later after we take a video. Say hi. Say hi, vlog. Hi. So, ito yung itsura ng aming. Nanonood kami, Ate Bani. Yan ang itsura. Aray ko. Yan ang itsura ng aming. Masyado malalim.
Today is Friday, di ba?
Ay, hindi pa Thursday.
So we won't watch Peppa Pig.
Ito guys, ang Christmas tree. 6 feet siya. Oh, mahulog ka. 6 feet siya. And then, ganyan lang siya kasimple. Mas gusto ko yung ganito kaysa dun sa maraming mga abubot. Yung sa maraming abubot, masakit yung ulo. Pero ito, okay na to. Masaya na kami na to. Pati mga anak ko na-appreciate din nila. Pero gusto daw nila yung ilaw, medyo colorful daw. So next time, palitan na lang natin ng ilaw na colorful. Ayan, tsura niya guys. Ang ganda, lang, aesthetic. Simple. Napaka-simple. Napaka-simple ng atake. Ay, alam niyo anong nangyari ngayon guys. Maaga pa ako nakatanggap ng bad news. Kasi bigla nag-inform yung namin, landlady ng laundry shop na ninakawan ang aming laundry shop. Napasok ng magnanakaw guys at nakuha ang isa sa pinakamahalaga na item sa tindahan namin. So kaya pala ako'y nagtataka at bakit wala akong naririnig sa aking staff. Dahil ang magsusumbong pala sa akin na nangyari ay ang may-ari mismo ng aming inuupahan para sa laundry shop. So hindi ko naman alam masyado yung details. Kaya ang ginawa ko ay pinaasikaso ko kay Parts kasi nga ako maaga pa ako nagbenta-benta. So ngayon, napagkaalaman pala na kami ay pinasok ng magnanakaw alas 7 ng umaga lang naman you guys. Alas 7 ng umaga ang magnanakaw pumasok sa loob ng laundry shop at kahit na alam niya na may CCTV guys, walang pakundangan na nagnakaw. So, medyo ako ngayon, medyo low ako ngayon kasi syempre kapag kayo nanakawan sa negosyo ninyo, sa bahay ninyo, nawalan kayo ng personal na gamit, talagang malulungkot ka. And dahil meron naman tayong CCTV na maayos dun sa laundry shop, ay pina-check ko sa CCTV agad. At nakita nga na alas 7:30 ng umaga, merong dumaan na isang lalaki na may dalang bata. Pumasok siya sa loob, kunyari nagbibenta siya ng alahas na fake. Tapos maya-maya lumapit siya sa table. Ngayon ang attendant naman ay na-distract, pumunta dun sa may lababo. So pagka-distract ng attendant, hindi na malayan na itong kawatan ay lumapit sa mesa, hinablot ang nag-iisang smartphone ng aking tindahan. Guys, itong smartphone na to, 5,000 lang yung bili ko dyan, pero buong pera namin yun na kinapital para sa aming telepono sa tindahan. Pangkuha ng picture, pang-send ng update, lahat. Okay, doon namin lahat ginagawa sa cellphone na yon. Mga contact number ng mga ang client namin, lahat ubos. So, hindi ko alam kung paano namin haharapin yung next namin na mga report kasi kailangan na meron tayong report, kailangan mapicturan. So, hindi ko alam anong gagawin. Pagod na pagod ako mag-isip ngayon, plus nadagdag pa talaga yan. Sa kawatan na nagnakaw sa tindahan namin, si Kuya Manong na naka-stripe na polo shirt, naka-sombrero at may dalang bata. Kuya, matanda ka na, nagnanakaw ka pa. Bakit ka magnanakaw sa ibang tao na maayos na nagtatrabaho? Si Kuya naman nung tanda-tanda na. Minsan iniisip natin pag yung bata kasi hindi na sila natuturuan ng maayos na pag-uugali. Pero pag matanda yung nagnakaw, agoy, ibang usapan. Kitang-kita sa camera guys na hinablot yung cellphone sa lamesa na parang walang nangyari. Lumabas. So alam namin, nakita namin ang itsura, nakita namin ang damit, pinakalat ko na ngayon yung picture. Sana ay makabalita sila sa atin no kung saan, pero ang niling ko ay hindi daw siya taga dito sa Jensen kasi marami yan sa kanila guys, pumupunta lang dito para magbenta-benta ng mga ano. So talagang kailangan natin mag-ingat kasi maraming kawatan. Araw-araw ang kawatan, kahit hindi Pasko may kawatan, lalo na kung Pasko may kawatan you guys. So okay lang naman kasi ang aking staff naman sa Atihana ay safe and sound. Wala namang nanakaw na iba kundi yung cellphone lang. Buti hindi siya umabot dun sa aming cashier box. Ayun, nawala din namang laman kasi lagi namin kinakash out yun. Pero kuhang-kuha sa CCTV talaga guys ang galawan ng kawatan. Nalungkot si Atihana syempre kasi nawala yung cellphone namin sa shop. At gamit namin yun talaga sa pagko-communicate kasi kailangan namin ng smartphone. So sabi ko wala akong pera ngayon so hindi ko alam kung anong gagawin. Sabi ko baka siguro yung keypad na lang muna na cellphone ang gagamitin. At bahala na si Lord. So, yun lang guys, hindi kami masyado nag-usap niya Ate Hana. Nagsabi lang ako sa kanya, yan ang sinasabi ko sa inyo. Nire-remind ko sila palagi na maging vigilant sa kanilang mga galawan sa negosyo. Magbantay talaga, wag basta-bastang iwanan yung tindahan. Kahit na pumunta ka lang dyan, ilang hablot lang yan, isang hablot lang yan, ubos lahat ng gamit mo dyan. Buti yun lang ang hinablot, no? Walang hinablot, walang sinaktan sa kanila, walang binasag na machine. So, ano pa din tayo, safe pa din tayo you guys. Pero talagang hindi madali. Hindi madali na ganun ang galawan ng mga kawatan ngayon, no? So, yeah, it's a sad news for me, for us, for my team sa laundry shop namin. Sana ay, hindi ko lang alam kung matagpuan pa ba namin yung kawatan, guys. Kasi for sure, baka malaman niya din, makikita din siya kapag hindi siya aalis, di ba? So, kay kuya na nagnakaw ng cellphone, gamitin mo sa tama yung perang magagamit mo dyan. Sana ay Mabusog ka niyan, pero mali yung ginawa mo, kuya. Maling-mali yan. Sana nag-ano ka na lang, nanghingi ka na lang ng pagkain, hindi ka na lang nagnakaw. Kahit na magsabi ka man, pahingi lang po ng 50 pesos, pambili lang ng tinapay, pambili lang ng pagkain, pwedeng-pwede. Ilang beses ako niyan, guys, na naglalakad ako or nasa kotse ako, may kumakatok, tapos may magbebenta sa akin or manghihingi ng maayos na pera. Walang problema. Ma'am, pahingi po ako, ma'am, gusto ko lang umuwi sa pamilya ko, ganun, mga matanda na, kahit pamasahe lang. Pamasahe, guys, kahit 50, 100, hindi naman natin ikakayaman ang 100 or 50 or kahit ano yung kaya mo, no? Tapos, minsan may kumatok sa kotse, alam nyo nung dala, guys, sili, na galing sa kanyang maliit na taniman, binibenta niya kasi kailangan niya daw ng pera. Walang problema, mas lalo walang problema. Yung nagtatrabaho ka, bahala magkatok ka, mag-ask ka magkano bilhin ko. Binili ko lahat yung sili, guys, kasi umuulan. At sabi ni Kuya ay nanganak daw yung kanyang asawa sa lying-in, wala daw siyang pangtubos. So, walang problema kasi nakita ko kay Kuya sincerity dahil nagbebenta naman siya. Hindi niya naman hinihingi. At saka yung presyo niya maayos, 30 pesos kada supot, which is tama lang din. Okay? So anyway, it has been a very long day, you guys. Maraming salamat sa pagsama nyo sa akin at sana ay nag-enjoy po kayo, no? Ngayon, hindi ko alam kung ano ba mangyayari sa amin ito kasi nga bagyo. Hindi ko alam kung ano, hindi ko pa alam yung update talaga. But update ko kayo, guys, bukas kung ano yung magaganap. Again, I'll see you on the next one. Much love ng marami, Princess Giga.